Hi everybody, it's Jack Archer from Tarina Anthologies, here to talk to you a little bit about formatting. Nobody likes formatting, except for me. I really like formatting. So as self-publishers, we know that formatting is one of the hardest parts to do. It's all pretty hard. Editing's hard, writing it's hard, making cover art is hard. Actually, everything about self-publishing is pretty hard. One of the tougher things is formatting, because a lot of the book depends on how well the inside is formatted. You can't make the entire bit, that's what it's called. You can't make the entire paperback without knowing how many pages you have, and you can't know how many pages you have until you edit it and then format it into a format that you like. You can do this with Microsoft Word as long as you have the correct page margins and gutters and inside margins and outside margins and page size and page setup and chapter headers and the correct section breaks. Or you can give it to somebody like me, who can do it in about a day and a half, provided you give me the correct Microsoft Word file. So one of the things that you have to remember when formatting is doing it in Microsoft Word. You'll need to export it to a PDF file, and if you need to make changes, you'll want to go back to that Microsoft Word file and then export it again. If you change the PDF directly, it's going to mess up your margins, it's going to mess up your page breaks, and then KDP won't allow it. Another big thing is margins. You have a certain amount of space that you need in a book between the middle and the first part of the page, the end, and the end part of the book. What you need to do is make sure that you have the correct page count, and then with your correct page count, you can determine your inside margins that way. KDP has a very fancy table that shows you just how much you need. The outside margins usually always stay the same, as well as the upper and lower. And then once you do that, you export to a PDF file, upload it to Amazon, and you're good to go. Now, how I generally format things is through Vellum. It's a program that's on Macintosh. Bought a Macintosh just to get Vellum. You take your Microsoft Word, you upload it into Vellum, and bam, it's done. Actually, there's a lot of work that goes into it. We need to do page headers, chapters, formatting on the inside, how fancy you want your chapter headings. So there's a lot of stuff that goes into that too, which is why people pay a lot to format. Now, we do it at Tarina, or I do it through my Fiverr. So if you ever have any questions, you can email partners@tarinaanthologies.com for any of our services, or you can try doing it yourself with Microsoft Word. If you have Vellum, awesome, please use it at any chance you get. Converting to ebook formats is a little bit trickier. With Calibre, you can transform to Mobi, although you have to be careful because there are a lot of errors that have confounded me sometimes. Or you can use Kindle Create, which is a really, really cool tool that I often use to do custom ebooks. There's been a few times where some Microsoft Word files they want exactly the same heading, the exact same font that I don't have in Vellum. So what we have to do is we have to get the Microsoft Word file and then put that into Kindle Create, and then make an ebook off of that. So it's a lot easier. Now if you want to upload to something like Ingram Spark, that's a little bit tougher. Their inside files, if you have images, require a 300 DPI on each of resolution on each of the pictures in there. And if you don't have that, it's going to give you a big nasty warning. Now a lot of people can deal with that, but what I recommend is uploading to Amazon, ordering some author copies, and see what it looks like. I hope you enjoyed this little snippet on formatting. Again, if you ever have any questions, please email partners@tarinaanthologies.com or just hit me up. I'm Eli Neff Acreage on Facebook. I'm always looking for more author friends, and I'm always willing to answer your questions. Bye!